Here we have a picture of a spherical Earth in space and these two spirit levels on them. And of course, they aren't horizontally level with each other.
Oh, wow, you don't say.
See you later, Worky.
You're using the fact that he works as an insult. Oh. Well, hello there, dearest viewer, and welcome back to my little corner of the YouTubies and another thriller fag break edition of Wacky Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, before we go any further, please like, share and subscribe. That would be amazing. Thank you all so much. And please come and join me on Patreon or become a channel member. These beautiful people did that very thing. Thank you so much to my patrons and channel members. Patrons Sven Bellens, Bob Sadler, Alan L, Cheeky Vlogs, Crystal Bergero, and to my channel members Sven Bellens, Cheeky Vlogs, and Dr. Osiris. Come and join us. Links are in the description. So, let's get on with today's video, shall we? And first up, we have Mr. Phuket Word, who has more flat earth memes he wishes to debunk.
Here we have a picture of a spherical Earth in space and these two spirit levels on them. And of course, they aren't horizontally level with each other. We've got London over here and Stockholm on the right here. It says, no matter where on Earth you place a spirit level, it is level because the Earth is flat. Become a flat earther.
Yes, I have seen flat earthers use this argument before. Just because a spirit level is level, then the earth must be flat. Flat earthers, stupid.
Now, of course, this is one of those thought experiments that you have to have.
Well, it would have to be a thought experiment, wouldn't it? Because I have never seen a spirit level as long as a country. Never.
We can see here that if we were to see such a vast section of the Earth at one time, a globe Earth that is.
A vast section of the Earth like this, perhaps? Thank you. Thank you. No, stop it. Please stop it. Thank you.
The spirit levels would not be horizontally plumb. They wouldn't be flush, sorry, with each other. They would in fact be angled like that. But of course the assumption is that the word level refers to a certain distance from the center of an assumed spherical Earth, or a circle, a geometric circle.
There's no assumptions about the word level here. I'm going to help you out. And there's no assumptions about the globe either. The Earth is a globe. Fact. Got it? Good.
So just like drawing a circle with a compass, the level of that surface is always the same distance from the center, and this is the perception of level. And of course you have to come up with this idea that, well, this gravity is pulling everything down towards the center, so of course the spirit level will still read level even if it's gone round a curve from the first measuring point or reference point.
Amazing. Every word of what you just said was wrong.
I couldn't agree with you more, Mr. Skywalker. This gravity? What? It's no wonder Mr. Skywalker's so confused.
But of course, this is not something that we can do in reality. In reality, if you have a horizontal line that's plumb or perpendicular to plumb, and then you have that going off on a straight line, then that is your level. If there is any deviation from that, then of course it is not level with the first reference point.
What? That has to be the biggest load of word salad gibberish I've ever heard in my entire life. And don't forget, I cover Matt Powell videos.
Hey guys, this is Matt Powell.
Oh, not now!
So this is just an argument that insists that you imagine all kinds of things and you believe in concepts of gravity and certain mathematical models, and you're allowed to say that even if something is at a different angle to something else in a different location, it's still level because it's the same distance from the center of the Earth.
Yes, and gravity is not a concept. I'm sorry if you pretend not to like gravity, but it is very, very real.
Either way, we're talking about concepts, which we all understand. We can all draw a circle, and as I've just explained the concept, but that doesn't make it reality. So what? We've got a concept here that's being turned into a meme. As it's not a proof of anything.
Ah, but Mr. Phuket, it is proof of something. It is proof that flat earthers really are the dumbest of the dumb. Imagine being a flat earther, and then imagine you are less intelligent and even more stupid than a young earth creationist. Oh dear.
Oh, in fact, I should just mention that I've done an experiment in which I tried to measure any existence of curvature across 10,000 kilometers between going from Thailand, from Thailand to the UK, and there was nothing that I could do to find the existence of any curvature. It's level all the way.
I am sorry, Mr. Phuket, but unless the windows in your plane were 10,000 kilometres wide, it's not a very good observation. It's not going to be a very, very accurate observation now, is it? Because the windows in your plane are about a foot in diameter. Oh dear. I think we need a break. Not that sort of break. Funny though it is, that girl has gone viral.
So the onus of proof there is really on the person claiming that level is bendy, not the person that says it's level all the way to claim to prove that it's level. It is level, demonstrably level. So if you want to say that level is a curve, then you're the one that has to prove this obscene deviation from what level is usually is.
Oh, you stupid little man. Bendy. If it was bendy, it wouldn't be level, would it? How could something be bendy like this and be level at the same time? It can't. Oh. Have you got any more stupid for us?
And this one, the moon is local and very, very close. Become a flat earther.
Yes, it is true. That meme is perfect. Many, many, many flat earthers believe that the sun is small and local. Many, many flat earthers believe that obviously we didn't go to the moon and that the moon is also very small and very local. So, yeah, the meme's spot on.
Another ridiculous thing here. I mean, we really don't know what the moon is. It's a funny meme, I must admit, but of course it doesn't really mean or prove anything.
Ah, but Mr. Word, we do know what the moon is. We know that the moon is a big ball of rock and dust in space that's orbiting the Earth. That's an end to it. Understand it? Now, how the moon was formed was very, very early on in the Earth's formation. It's said that a Mars-sized planet crashed into the Earth and then a chunk of the Earth flew off into space and started orbiting the Earth and obviously became spherical, etc. And that is one of the reasons why they came to this conclusion, is because when we landed on the moon, I know you pretend that we didn't go to the moon, Mr. Word, but tough. And that's why when they brought back moon samples and examined the moon samples, they found there was many similarities between the samples and the minerals found here on Earth. So yeah, it's a bloody good theory. I like it.
But it's difficult to know for sure the distance of any luminary in the sky, the sun, the stars, all these distances that we hear about, the sun being 93 million miles away, are just prerequisites for the model. They are necessary for the model.
Oh wow, Mr. Word, have you not heard of trigonometry? Have you not heard of parallax either? These are just two of the methods that the ancient Greeks used to determine the distance to the moon and the sun. Hipparchus, he used parallax to determine the distance to the moon and measured it with quite some accuracy, actually. And Aristarchus, after him, knowing the distance to the moon and because the shadow on the moon causes a right angle here on Earth, he quite accurately measured the distance to the sun. You know, these ancient Greeks, bloody clever, you know, using angles, using maths and using observations to determine the distance to heavenly bodies. And what did you do, Mr. Word? All you did was sit in a plane, stare out of a window that's about a foot in diameter and say, I can't see any curvature, therefore Earth is flat. Wow. And you wonder why you don't get taken seriously.
The heliocentric model. There's nothing that's ever been properly measured or proven. And if people say that they've gotten radar signals back from the sun that's 93 million miles away, then you really are living in cloud cuckoo land, because that's just simply impossible, given the assumption that you're moving through space at thousands of miles an hour and spinning at the same time. There's no way you'd get a radar signal back. And
but Mr. Word, why don't you tell us why it's absurd? I just did a rhyming thing then. Hey, I'm a poet, but I don't know it.
How can you send a radar signal? It would be great to show me a radar picture of the sun. Let's see it.
Your wish is my command. And that particular image can be found on astronomy.com. Alrighty?
Yeah. So, doesn't really do anything apart from show that the person thinking of like this was thinking of something silly.
Well, whoever made that meme was actually pretty spot on, because flat earthers do come out with the most ridiculous crap that I've ever heard in a lifetime of hearing crap, basically. I mean, the moon, small and local? No. The sun, small and local? No. Never. It's just not. And I've said this time and time and time again. Flat earthers, why the bloody hell do you not use the same methods that the ancient Greeks used and measure the distance to the sun and the moon for yourselves? You won't, will you? Because you know that it will destroy your little flat earth cult. Alrighty? Anyway, let's move on now to Frauditor Matt, who is most famous for having a locust stuck to his face.
It was round here somewhere.
What
Did you
was?
see it jump?
What?
That bloody locust or whatever it was.
I don't know where it went.
It was on the post a minute ago. Little buggers.
Methinks he went to the Matt Powell School of Comedy there. Hilarious. Anyway, let's join Matt now outside a prison where he is about to have an argument with some prison officers. Wow.
Pardon?
Not supposed to be. You're not allowed to be taking photographs of the prison
How come? What do you mean?
for security. You're not allowed to take photographs of the prison premises.
Can you turn the camera off, please?
Well,
Can you turn it off, please? I
alright.
don't want my face shown.
I'll blur it out.
Ah, but you didn't blur it out though, did you little fibber? Nice sandals, by the way.
Yeah, I'll.
No, you don't. No,
Can't
it's,
film.
no.
Turn it off
Alright,
completely.
okay.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
I'm only taking a couple of pictures.
No,
No, well, it's not allowed to turn it off.
Alright,
Please.
I'm not. I'll go, but I'm not turning it off.
No,
I shall go. Don't touch me.
I'm not touch you.
Right, I will go. Permission for what?
Don't touch me, don't touch me. Oh, grow a pair of balls, Matt.
You need to have permission to
Are you-
take films
are-
and
do
pictures
you-
of this place.
Are you with the prison service?
I am.
Is this guy?
I'm not disclosing
And that
anything
lady
to
is.
you.
Right, so I don't need to talk to you then.
Don't need to talk to you either.
Well, why come up to me and talk to me then?
Yeah, please would you turn it off? It's
Right,
not-
I'll
it's not
leave.
permitted
Don't
to
worry,
take
but
pictures. Yeah, but it's not up to you to decide whether or not you take pictures. It is against the law to take pictures of the prison
it's
on the
not.
premises. It is.
Definitely not.
It is.
Inside, you're not allowed to take pictures. It's like becomes the law then.
You're not supposed to take pictures of the buildings either.
Definitely can.
Do you know, I hate to say it, but Matt is correct. Aha, but what grifters like Matt and others of his ilk don't seem to understand is that the more they carry on with this stupid craze, the better the chance, the better the chances of photographing and videoing in public will be banned, or you're going to need a special license from your local police station or what have you. And I, for one, can't wait for the day when Matt has to walk into his local police station and ask for a license so he can film or take photos in public. I want to be a fly on the wall when that happens.
You obviously, yeah, you might not be supposed to, but you can if you want to, obviously. No. So I've just been, like I said, I just walked down the road and done a quick at the outside of the building, and then I'll be heading back down. Just taking some.
That doesn't mean that you should do.
Why not? There's nothing that says against it.
Yeah, but there's nothing that says that I can't cut off my left arm. It'd be a pretty bloody stupid thing to do, seeing as I'm left-handed. But it goes back to that little line that Jeff Goldblum has in Jurassic Park, doesn't it? You know, just because you can do something doesn't necessarily mean that you should do something. It's quite a good line, that, and very profound.
No, he's still filming.
I'm just saying.
You need to turn your camera off.
He won't turn it off.
I'm just saying, there's not
Physically can't film here.
physically.
No, you can't.
Can I, what?
Against the law.
Right. What about if I mentally film here? What about if I mentally film?
Okay.
Oh, and now you're just being childish and taking the half of bliss. Oh, grow up, man.
Look, don't make a point of it. Don't make a point of it. You're not permitted to make
I don't know why you think
photographs
you
or
can
film
a high
of-
security prison.
Anyone can. Don't touch.
I'm not touching it. I'm just
Right.
blocking it.
Okay. Well,
Please turn it off, or we'll get someone to come and take it off you.
you won't.
Yeah, we will.
You won't.
You're on prison premises.
You can get someone to make me leave, but you can't get someone to take it off me.
Can I ask what you're doing?
I'm just getting some videos, doing a walk past and getting some of the exterior and what have you.
Reason, bud?
Just like my dad was here for 10 years and he was out about 5 years ago, so I just thought I'd come down. I was on my way to.
Why we would be against that?
Oh, wow. His dad was inside. If it's true, then why doesn't that surprise me?
Well, not really. It's like I say, it's only some pictures and a video of the spot. Exactly.
So get them on Google if you would.
So you got nothing to worry about, haven't
No,
you?
honestly, you'll get yourself in trouble. The protocol here is that I've rang security department because I've got to. They'll ring the police, and the police will come, and there's no need
I've not
for
said
that,
it's
is there?
okay to film me.
I don't need your permission.
You need my permission to
I
film
don't.
me.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't.
Sorry, why are you making this difficult?
I'm not making it difficult. I'm just saying.
Because you're filming him when he doesn't want you to film.
Well, all he has to do is go away and he won't be
You're
filmed, will
invading
he?
my privacy.
No, you came up to me, you clown.
Thanks.
Oh, wow. What a great way to earn respect. Calling somebody a clown. You're just a lying grifter, aren't you? I mean, you've said in this video that you blur out his face, but you haven't. You know, you've said on previous videos that, you know, you blur out number plates and you've not been filming personal number plates, but you have. It's like I said before, you're just a lying grifter. Oh, let's fast forward it a bit because this grifter is really beginning to get on my nerves.
You can't say anything in your privacy when you walk up to me. I don't want to. I'm taking pictures of your face when you walk up to me.
Well, why are you on the premises? Because obviously, unless you're a visitor officially, you shouldn't really be here either.
Right, well, I don't know, it's just said.
It's not public car park, is it?
Is it not?
I mean, if you booked in for a visit,
All right, I didn't know you actually booked in for a visit until he came here. I just thought, I mean, there's no public access in that down there, so obviously I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take Mickey and all like that. I just want some external access.
I get that that's what you want. Can you understand I can't let you do it? I'm just not touch you, I'm not going to do anything like that, but I'm going to ask you if you can go because otherwise they're going to end up calling the police. But it's not bother, and it's not worth it, is it?
It's, yeah, it's just for the record, the police walking around anyway. It's not like a crime or anything.
But I don't understand why you're doing it, but
Just to come down and have a look around, see how everyone is in that, and
where's the name?
it's nuts.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, I don't really want to give that. You can obviously understand why. Why?
So I don't want to take reg.
I'm not going to tell you that now, am I?
No, but that's honestly.
You shouldn't say you were taking a reg, I might give you it.
Well, no, but it's going to contact the police with the cameras on the front, so we'll see if you've got anyway.
But what if I'm not that daft to park in a prison car park? What if I park somewhere else and I don't country walk?
So you want to down the police with cameras on the road.
Yeah.
You wait, you would.
Yeah, no problem, yeah, I'll shoot off then. It's like saying, some, the complex I've got some, so I'll head off. You do, alright. Take some videos and pictures and that. Just for, like, having interest in the place, like I said, I was here a while ago. And, wait, where is you actually standing there? You're not bothered. So you can actually go down and do it, yeah? Right. Oh, well, yeah. Is that what you do? Just call the police? Alright. Obstruction. Right, there you go, guys. We've officially trespassed us. So we shall head out. No problem. Alright, take care, guys. You need to leave things a bit and do it the right way like these do. That's all you got to do. No idea why you had to get involved, fella. Absolutely no idea. See you later, Worky.
Wow, if he couldn't get any lower, you're using the fact that he's got a job as an insult. Just because he's not a grifter like you. Anyway, that's all that video done, dusted and delivered for your viewing displeasure. Thank you all so much for joining me. Now, if the feeling takes you, please give us a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Come and join me on Patreon or click the join button to become a channel member. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. And please join me on the next one, which will be this Friday for a Friday Night Live, 7 p.m. Don't be late.